Hello, America. This is TV's Dave Galvin with TV's Dave Galvin, and I am here today with our newest episode of our podcast. And today's topic is the best places for family reunions. Okay, so let's talk about something that sounds great until it actually starts happening, and that's a family reunion. Because nothing says relaxing vacation like coordinating 12 different opinions, 6 budgets, 3 dietary restrictions, and that one uncle who refuses to leave the hotel. But here's the thing. When you get it right, a family reunion can be one of the best trips you'll ever take. So today I'm going to break down the best places for family reunions and, more importantly, why they work. The first rule is stop overcomplicating this. Most people mess this up right away. They think, let's go somewhere unique. Let's do something different. No. That's how you end up with half the family miserable. The goal is simple. Let's make it easy. Let's make this flexible. Let's make it enjoyable for everybody, which brings us to the first, probably best option. And that is an all-inclusive resort. Now let's start with the obvious winner. All-inclusive resorts in places like Cancun or Punta Cana. These places are basically designed for family chaos. So why does that work? Well, the food is handled, so there's no arguing over the restaurants. The drinks are handled, which is important when you don't want to see your Uncle Billy. Activities are everywhere, and everyone can just go do their own thing. You've got kids clubs, you've got pools, you've got beaches, you've got night shows. Now, grandma can relax, kids can run wild, and my lunch is done beeping. So the real talk is this is the least stressful option by far. Option number 2, theme park destination. Places like Disneyland, Disney World, stuff like that. Now, you're thinking to yourself, that sounds exhausting, and you're not wrong, but here's why it works. There's something for every age. There's built-in structure, which families do need. Everyone can just split up, go do their own thing, and then regroup later. The key is don't try to do everything together. That's where families get it wrong. Break up into little mini groups. Have a meetup time. Keep your sanity. Option number 3, the beach house rentals. This is where things get interesting. Think Outer Banks, Gulf Coast, those big Airbnb style houses. You're getting a shared space with private rooms, a kitchen. It's good and bad, but we'll get to that. And it works because it creates actual bonding time. Why it doesn't work is someone ends up doing the cooking, someone ends up doing the cleaning, and suddenly it's Thanksgiving 2.0. So if you go this route, you need to set those expectations early. Option number 4. Quattro. Yeah, I got that one right. Cruises. Now, I love this one. This is very underrated for reunions. Cruises like sailing on something like the Enchanted Princess that I just got off, or a Royal Caribbean ship, which caters to families and therefore stuff for children. They're actually perfect for big groups because everyone's in one place. The food is included. There's stuff to do for all ages, and you don't really have to plan much. And the best part is you can be together or not, which, let's be honest, is important because 24/7 family time, that's a very bold strategy and very stressful sometimes. Option number 5, national parks and nature trips. Places like Yellowstone National Park. This is for more active families, okay? So you're going to get amazing scenery, fantastic hiking, wildlife, real experiences, but there is a catch. It's not for everyone. If half your group wants adventure, the other half wants a pool and a cocktail, you do have a problem. So choose this only if your group is aligned. Option 6 is the big city, cities like Las Vegas or Orlando. Why this works is that there's tons of options. There's easy logistics. Everyone can get their customized experience. So you've got shows, restaurants, and attractions. And again, people can split up without the drama. Contrary to popular belief, there are plenty of family things to do in Las Vegas. So the real secret to a successful family reunion, it's not the destination. It's this. You don't need to do everything together. Let me say that again. That's where most reunions fail. People try to eat every meal together, do every activity together, stay on the same schedule. That's how fights start. Instead, plan 1 or 2 group events per day. Let people do their own thing and then regroup later. Let's be honest for a second. Every family has the planner, the complainer, the one who shows up late, the one who drinks too much. Your job isn't to change that. Your job is to choose a destination that can handle it. So the final breakdown is this. If you want an easiest option, all-inclusive resorts. Most fun for the kids, theme parks. Most bonding, the beach house. Best balance, a cruise. Most adventure, national parks. And the best flexibility is the big city. So at the end of the day, the best family reunion isn't about the perfect destination. It's about less stress, more flexibility, and creating moments people actually enjoy. Because nobody remembers the itinerary, the reservations. They remember the laughs, the chaos, and all the crazy stories afterwards. And look, if you need help planning something like this without losing your mind, that's what I do for a living. So give me a call. This is Dave Galvin with Travel Secrets with TV's Dave Galvin. I've been your host, Dave Galvin, for this podcast. We'll see you Thursday.